Hey, what's up guys? Today we are making bacon jam. You know, they say the key to YouTube success is to have a reason behind why you make every recipe and all that. But the real story behind bacon jam is bacon jam. I mean, seriously, it's bacon jam. You absolutely need it. You're gonna love this recipe. Let me show you how to make it. All right, I got my cooking station all set up and I got my pot set up here. Heated up, and I've got a pound of bacon. Gonna start with bacon. Gotta have bacon for bacon jam. So we're gonna go ahead and cook down the bacon, pound of bacon, until it's pretty nice and crispy. Should take a few minutes here. It's gonna smell amazing in here in about a minute. Like, you know, bacon jam is one of the reasons I think that Patty married me. Wait, you think bacon jam's better than what? I can't say that on camera. All right, my bacon is crispy and browned here, so I'm gonna go ahead and move it over to a lined bowl and let it kind of drain a bit. And you can drain some of the bacon grease if you need to, if it's extra fatty, you know, fatty bacon. But leave some in the pan. It smells good in here, guys. All right, set this aside. Next, same pan, got some onion or shallot. You can use shallot. I kind of go mix and match. Gonna cook down the onion for a few minutes, get it nice and soft. Also some chilies. This is really optional. I like to add a little bit because I do like it spicy. And here I have one jalapeno and one serrano for a little bit of extra heat. But you can easily use hotter chilies. You could make something like a habanero bacon jam or ghost pepper bacon jam, really as hot as you want to. Even bell works for a milder version. All right, so we're gonna cook this down, soften it, about 5 minutes or so. All right, next is garlic, and I have 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I think I got 3 large cloves today. And you're really just gonna cook it down for, you know, a few seconds, really till you can kind of smell the gorgeous garlic blooming. All right, next we're just gonna dump in a whole bunch of ingredients, guys. So, here I have a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and this is gonna add a lot of that sweetness and make it jammy. And also, a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. And I got this up in New York when we visited Lake Placid. Excellent. And I have a 1 cup of strong brewed coffee. So really use your favorite coffee, but this is a good strong brew. It adds extra flavor. And I have a 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar. And now we're gonna add some spices. So here I have a 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, a little extra smokiness. And I have a 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. And there are different chili powders. You can use just a good American blend. I've got a homemade chili powder that I like to make and use quite often for making chili, pots of chili and other things. It's on the website, going in our new cookbook as well. Okay, mix this all in here. And also some hot sauce. This is optional if you want to have some hot sauce in yours to make it a little extra spicy. I'm using a homemade Tabasco sauce that I have on the website, and also I have a video for this as well. A little extra tang factor, but really you can use your favorite hot sauce if you want. Patty insists that I add hot sauce.
More.
Patty's crazy. You have to know this. And also, put the bacon back in the pot. Gotta have bacon for bacon jam. Dude, bacon. All right, mix it all together, my friends. So now that everything is in the pan, we're going to reduce the heat, and we're gonna simmer this nice and low and slow for roughly 2 hours, at least 2 hours. And what you want it to do is you want it to reduce and get jammy, sticky, gooey deliciousness like that. And you can also do this in a slow cooker. Basically what you would do is cook down the bacon, cook down the veg, and then just dump everything into a slow cooker. And you can cook it on high for a good 3-4 hours, really just until it gets jammy. You can also do it on low. It'll take longer, but it'll just, as long as it takes to get nice and jammy. So you just gotta watch it and give it a stir every now and then as it's cooking. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Seriously guys, bacon jam is sweet, it's savory, it's salty, it's smoky, it's spicy, it's stupendous. It's pretty much every S you can throw at it. It's awesome. So let's talk about serving bacon jam. How do you serve it? I personally love bacon jam smeared onto a burger. It's just so delicious that way. It's great for livening things up, like livening up a salad or spreading onto a sandwich. But what it really shines with is cheese. It's the perfect pairing for cheese. You gotta try it on a grilled cheese sandwich. Boom, baby, it's so good. But also put it onto something like a charcuterie board with cheeses. Everybody will fall in love with you for it. All right, check it out, guys. It's been about 2.5 hours, actually. I let it go a little bit beyond the 2 hours. It really just takes as long as it needs to. The bacon jam will tell you when it's jammy. So here, you can see it right here. I turn off the heat and it's cooling slightly. So you can see how jammy it is right here. It looks delicious. It's very chunky right now, and you could use it as it is right now if you want to. Or one thing I like to do is to process some of it. So I'll take maybe, I don't know, a quarter of it or maybe a little bit more. And I'll take some of it into just whatever kind of a container so you can process. You can throw it into a blender or a food processor. Here, there's about half of it maybe, close to it. And I got my stick blender here, and I'm gonna process some of it so it's a little finer, and then I'll mix it back in. You kind of see. So make it a little bit more like a spread. All right, so I got this partially processed up here. Mix it back in. You can process it as much as you want to, make it purely like a spread, or leave it partially chunky. I like it a little bit in the middle. Bacon jam, yes. Seriously, I think we gotta give it a taste. Cheese, cracker, bacon jam, yes. It's gonna be the best right here, guys. Get a little bit of the spiciness in that back part of your mouth, just a little. And you can totally change that however you want. But that savory, sweet, salty, bacon flavor, it's absolutely delicious. I mean, you massively need bacon jam in your life. That's it, my friends. That's how you make awesome bacon jam. Hey, I'd love to hear how you're gonna serve yours. Like, what's your favorite pairing for bacon jam? So, hey, if you guys are looking for more awesome recipes, you know where they are. Boom and boom right here. And hey, I definitely hope to see you guys in the kitchen next time. So, Mike from Chili Pepper Madness. Bye.